Okay, so it seems to me like the next seance I'm watching with my dear Imoto. Ren, what brings you here?
あ、お兄ちゃん。
Yo, Rin.
やあリン、今回は早めに来ていたんだね。
えへへ。だって倉庫で見つかったラフカットフィルム宣伝のために映画館で上映なんてニュースを見たら来ないわけにはいかないもんね。
さすがRin.
さすがは僕の妹だ。
うん
今日はじっくり鑑賞しよ
インベージョンニュージェネレーションをね。
Huh?
う。私たちのあるべき姿をじゃないのかい？
私たちのあるべき姿？ああ、なるほどね。この2作のフィルム同じ倉庫から見つかってるみたい。わ、これ5時間もあるよ。それに追加されてるのは風景ショットだけって。お兄ちゃん知らないでしょ。劇場版インベージョンニュージェネレーションは結末が違うんだから。っていうのも、オリジナル版の脚本だと最終決戦に予算オーバーしたのと俳優にトラブルがあって急遽場所を変えなくちゃいけなくなったの。でもラフカットにはオリジナル版の決戦のヒントやストーリーがほぼ残されてるんだよ。
あ、そっか。
いつもながらリンは好みのジャンルの話となると止まらないな。
お兄ちゃんだってそうじゃん。
そうかな。ところで私たちのあるべき姿のラフカットはストーリーが完全版なんだ。見れば監督の表現についての見方が大きく変わるはずだよ。
It's a 5-hour long
さっき言った通りまあいいか。時間はいっぱいあるしお兄ちゃんに合わせて私たちのあるべき姿を見ようよ。
Nah, I'm gonna be a good big brother.
いや、リンが楽しそうにしていたから今日はインベージョンニュージェネレーションを見よう。
やったなら一緒に見よ
Imoto Katsi. Let's go, Invasion New Generation. まったくれよ。Sometimes it sucks being the big brother.
う。本日はどの映画をご覧になりますか？
Alright, let's get to it then. Sounds number 5. It's been so long since I went to the movies with Rin. This is a chance to pick a genre she likes, so she can have a good time, even if it is a thriller. I can handle it. I think. I hope. Taskete. I'll leave the movie selection to you. Let's watch Invasion Next Generation. No, New Generation. Alright, sounds good. She just said I'll leave the picking the movie to you, but let's watch this thing anyway. It's a thriller action thriller in other words. An unusual hollow appears in a city that contains ethereals that can exist in environments outside of the hollow. These frightening creatures leave their nest in the hollow and enter the city. Honestly, like that's the second thriller I watch about the hollow. I think it kind of makes sense if people like experience this threat in real life, and why not make it a little bit exaggerated for the silver screen. Still, let's buy the tickets. Gravity Cinema. Boom. Although she's watched it countless times at home, Rin still can get enough. This movie must really pack a punch. Thriller though. Just look how happy she is though. Good for her. The lights dim. These brief moments before the show always makes your heart race. But you... Rin seems to sense my uneasiness. I should chat with her a bit to ease her concerns. Nuzzle my popcorn. Face your fears and talk to her about the movie. Is it good to watch action thrillers once in a while? Besides, thriller and horror are two different genres after all. Yep.
本当よかった。それが聞けて一安心。あのね、刺激が強すぎなんじゃないかって心配だったんだ。
I'll manage. I need to face my fears. I
う
need to
ちじゃ
burn my
思いっ
bread
きり叫びたいお客さんに一押しの一本だし。
or dread. Well, everything seems to have calmed down, but these words scream their hearts out. Ha 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 ha. A unique hollow has emerged. The ethereals from within seem to be able to survive outside the hollow. A professor obsessed with studying ethereals up close, a businessman who forged a... The character's selfishness and arrogance make you squirm in seat, but since the plot kicks in...
お兄ちゃん、その大丈夫？
I'm overanalyzing the plot. Daijoubu. Give her a scare. Nah. Speaking actually about the humans in the movie.
前半は特にね、何度も逆転のチャンスがあったのに。お兄ちゃんみたいな心配性の人が見たらストレスになるかも。
You chose that film. How dare you?
本当？じゃあうちにある同じタイプの映画も全部見よっか。
Let's not get too far ahead, Rin. Kotoaru.
いいじゃん。せっかく度胸をつける機会なんだし。今度からも友達を招く前にホラー映画を隠さずに済むかもよ。
No, I'm always hiding them. Random play doesn't stock any horrors as far as I'm concerned.
この骸骨をじきに落ちる。生存者を連れて中心部に撤退しろ。私は前線の支援に向かう。
ホローからエーテリアスがどんどん湧いてきています。今ある弾薬では足りませんよ、隊長。
分かっている。だが中心部は何があっても守り抜かねばならん。いいか、撤退したらまず皆を落ち着かせろ。その後すぐに補給物資を持って戻ってこい。
The city has fallen to chaos, but humanity's counterattack has begun. The Brave Security, the leader of the rescue squad, ordered his subordinates to evacuate with the civilians. There's a collective gasp. Even after watching the movie so many times, you're still into it.
さすが映画マニアのお兄ちゃん、鋭い。
It's a different ending, right?
そうなの。前に上映した時は隊長が元凶の一人ってシーンはなかったんだ。
So it's a redemption arc.
考えてみると隊長の演者さんって出演作はこれだけだし明らかに芸名だよね。まさかこの映画にこんな秘密があったなんてね。見れてラッキーだったよ。この映画を選んでくれてありがとう。
Yokatta. Well, you finished watching Invasion Next Generation with Belle. Rin. Rin. Her name is Rin. It's sometimes I forget myself to just change. After the movie finishes, some of the other spectators stay behind and eagerly discuss the differences between the two versions, filling the cinema with lively chatter.
お兄ちゃんは前の劇場版を見てないけど、どっちの隊長が好き？
Which version do I like better? I think like the Redemption arc is the better one. Should I get like a... Yeah.
気に入ってくれたんだ。やっぱ複雑なキャラ好きだよね。
Let us say. 君はどうだ？
最初はちょっと戸惑ったんだけど、これも悪くないかなって。最初のバージョンにこのシーンがなかったのはビジネス的な都合かもね。
Probably. Or to make it more likable.
みんな英雄のダメな一面なんて知りたくないかもしれないし。
Yeah, because I actually...
今回のバージョンも一種の希望を見せてくれてたよね。
If I remember correctly, I've heard the story that in the the film Deep Blue Sea, like the one about genetically modified sharks, like the どうした？
観客にとって彼は許されない過ちを犯したけど、映画の中では彼の過去の行いなんて誰も知らないし、逃げることだってできた。
I mean, in the end, like he knew what he did.
実際に他の元凶たちはそうしてたし。でも彼はもっと厳しい責任を負う道を選んだ。私たちがこうして新エリートで生きていられるのは彼のような人もいるからかも。
Yeah, because of people like that? Yeah, probably.
どうしたの？そんな心配そうな顔して。私は大丈夫だって。
Uh-huh.
さあ、映画も終わったし、そろそろ行こう。
And by the way, I was talking about Deep Blue Sea, like the main scientist, the one that actually was pushing for those experiments on the sharks,
お
basically
兄
like,
ちゃんとこういう映画の話ができるなんて予想外だよ。
to help create the medicine. Like we knew her backstory, but basically like, she was a lot more
でも
colder and a lot
お
more
兄ちゃん
like
の心臓のためしば
ruthless
らくはお休み。
in the original cut of the film, very much correctly, and yeah. Which means like that her final sacrifice at the end of it, like people basically like in the test screening they cheered for her being dead. So I think like very much correctly that the director decided, okay, I'm gonna make her a little bit more sympathetic in this film. So yeah, so people are a little bit more shocked when she dies at the end and just rooting for her. Maybe she can get a redemption arc and not just die for it. But things get changed all the time for different things. Okay, and yeah. The review goes, the essence of the movie is humans overcoming their fears and facing a real crisis. And hey, congrats on conquering your fears too. Nada, Nikki. God damn it, was Oni-san. What is she doing out there? Back to the real world. That dreamy feeling you get after watching a film in the theater. You just can't get that from watching videotapes at home, you know? Yeah, it's comfortable, but definitely it's a lot better than watching films in the theater. Like the big screen, like the surround system overall, the ambience. It's really good. I don't do it as often, but I really do enjoy it. True. Now that the movie's all wrapped, what's next on our agenda? On your agenda? Actually, I haven't got my fill yet. You've got crazy stamina when it comes to watching movies, Akira, but watch out for that back pain from sitting too long. Don't worry, I'll watch myself. I've been sitting in the cinema for way too long. I'm gonna take a quick stroll around Lumina Square and kill some time before heading home. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you back at home. So after saying goodbye to your sister, you notice that there is still some time before the next movie starts. You suddenly find yourself wondering where she might have gone to kill some time. Let's go find her. Already went to the newsstand. Is she buying magazines? Oh yeah, jackpot. Time to treat myself a cup of coffee with the money I just won. So she bought a scratch card and actually won. I swear, my Imoto always had better luck than me, ever since we were kids. Rin heads towards the coffee shop. Okay, let's follow her. I'm on surveillance duty today. Rin went to the coffee shop. Maybe she's thirsty. I wouldn't be surprised after watching movies together for hours. We emptied our drinks out a long time ago. This taste. I shouldn't have chosen a new flavor without checking the ingredients. Good thing I... Yeah, I was on the Aniki. I don't know why I'm going to that. Oni-chan isn't here. Or he totally lectured me about being reckless again. But next time we get into a fight, I could totally trick him into trying this. Oh, you sneaky little Imoto. Sounds like I overheard some serious scheming. Better not mess with Rin anytime soon. So Rin heads towards the HIA club. Why? That's interesting. She's gonna be playing games now? And just, yeah, stick in the shadows. I know it's actually a good thing to do, basically, stalking your sister. Rin standing at the entrance of the HIA club. Is she going to play VR games? Wait, why does this route feel strange familiar? Rin, もしかして... Whoa, Akira, you nearly scared the pants off me, jumping out like that. Worry. But this road you've taken around town... I've been had. You guessed it, it's your route of daily to-dos. After watching the movie you recommended, I kinda wanted to experience how you experience your daily life. Naruhodo. But Fairy just messaged me saying she needs help with something at home. She's only nice to me when she needs something. Guess I'll skip VR gaming and head home today. Otsukare, Rin. Sweet. Fairy says you're pretty good, so let's have a match then. So after dropping Rin off at the metro station, you spot a familiar figure while heading back to the cinema. Dare. Are you watching the movie alone, miss? What a coincidence! I'm here alone too. How about we watch together? The selection of films today is rather splendid indeed. Leave Venus alone. No thanks. Don't be so quick to refuse. Watching a movie is more fun with company. I'll even cover your ticket free. Well, am I getting irresistible now? That's kind of you to offer, but no, I've already got plans. Plans? No way. You've been standing here for quite a while and I haven't seen anyone show up. How about I wait with you? If no one comes, then maybe we could... Okay, it's time to step in. Here I am, Venus. Sorry I'm late. You're here. I've been waiting for ages. So you're friends here. That's cool. Have fun, but... Hey, maybe we could exchange contacts? No thanks, goodbye. Alright, come on, the movie's about to start. And so the awkward stranger gives a sheepish smile and makes the wise choice of walking away. Yeah, don't mess with my handler? Fixer? Whew. Thanks for stepping in. I was trying so hard to stay calm, but no matter how I turned him down, it didn't work. Is Mercury in retrograde or something? Lately I've been getting reproached by strange strangers, left, right, and center. Yeah, just give me a call if you need backup. Yeah, next time for sure. Well, since we're already here, I wanna catch a movie? Sorry, but I actually do have plans. I arranged to meet a commission broker here to exchange some intel. I thought waiting around the cinema wouldn't draw attention, but turns out I was wrong. There weren't nearly this many people here before. I see. I'm telling you the truth, not just making excuses. I'd love to catch a movie with you right now, if only I didn't have other stuff to take care of. I'm not doubting you, Venus, chill. Really? Oh, no. Lots of friendship starts to crack over a conversation like this. These times like these call for a show of sincerity. How about this? Are you free tomorrow? Let's watch a movie together. It'll be my treat. No, not just the ticket, but the ice cream and popcorn too. Consider this my thanks for having my back today. Okay, sure, but I have one condition. What is it? Go ahead and tell me. My bestest proxy surely wouldn't make things difficult for me. Would he? It'll be my treat instead. No way. If I let you help pay, if I let you help pay and pay for everything, wouldn't that make me a useless person who can't do anything but cling to newbies? Nope. I'm not gonna be that kind of useless fool. It's settled then. Leave tomorrow's movie's plans to me. I'll make sure you won't be disappointed. Fair enough. And with that, Venus waves goodbye and leaves. You'll be watching a movie together tomorrow. You're looking forward to hearing your alarm in the morning. Cool. Speaking of which. Oh, she's looking nice. Quite dapper, I gotta say, in this new outfit. Okay. As I said, looking dapper, Venus. What do you have on your... Stella! You are the star.
あ、時間ぴったりだね。
Whoa. New outfit.
その格好は初めて見るけれど似合っているよ。
ありがとう。今日のためにちょっとおしゃれしてきたんだよ。
Damn it, Akira, you ladies, man.
実は結構前に買った服なんだけどね。クローゼットにしまいっぱなしでずっと忘れてたんだけど、昨日の帰り道何を着ていこうか悩んでる時に思い出したの。でも最近体型が変わったかわからなくて、この服太って見えない？はっきり言ってくれていいから。
You feel it out very well, I guess. Shut up, no, bad, Aridan, no. Control yourself. No, it looks great on you.
いや、似合っているよ。
そう？よかった。私のセンスも捨てたものじゃないね。ならバッグはどう？服に合ってる？これいろんなお店を回ってやっと見つけたの。スタイルがぴったりな上に安くて、服と合わせてみたら、あ、どうして安いなんて正直に言っちゃったんだろう。値段のことは忘れて。
What? Forget what?
大丈夫。もう忘れたよ。ところで。
Yeah, I should dress up too.
僕も着替えてくればよかったな。
新しい服が欲しくなったの？じゃあ今度買いに行くときは私に連絡してね。隣でアドバイスしてあげる。お姉ちゃんのセンスに任せて。
お姉ちゃん。まあいい。
わかった。今度お願いするよ。その時はアドバイスをよろしく。
約束。さて、今日の予定だけど、何か見たい映画はある？
Hmm? I thought you were in charge of picking the movie.
映画のことは任せてと昨日言っていたような。
そうなんだけど、何も思いつかなかったの。私のプランでは、あなたが決めて、私はお金を払うだけだったから。
Clever. Let's switch then.
やっぱり僕が払うよ。一回映画を見たら、君は1日分シフトを増やさないといけないだろうし。
Chivalry is never
ダメ
dead.
ダメ。これ以上バイトの話はなし。さあ、映画館に行きましょう。
You're not a very easy person to pick a movie for, Venus.
本日はどの映画をご覧になりますか？
Okay. That's the last of the yeah. So let's ask Venus out. I can think of a dozen reasons to invite her to the movies, but they all boil down to one simple truth. I just want to see her. Oh, okay. So what movie should we watch? I just saw a poster with the most adorable puppy on it, but I didn't catch the title. A movie poster with a cute puppy. That's a cat, by the way, but the one in the background. Let's go ahead and find out. I think I can get the gist of it. So we're looking for a movie with a puppy. Where's the bleeding puppy on this? I mean, I can say there's the puppy. Straight paws. Oh, there we go. I'm sorry, I mistook. Okay, there we go. Inspired by a true story, a stray dog wandering in a hollow is saved by a kind soul and gradually grows into a top resource dog who works alongside hollow investigators. It's a wholesome story. Nice. Honestly, I didn't even know. I thought I saw like the symbol of the light bulb on this poster. I forgot it's on the left side, not on the right side. That's something, but yeah, that's definitely... It's kind of like a ferocious dog, but it's still a cute puppy. All puppies are cute. All dogs are cute. Yeah, let's go. One click. Well, she looks delighted. Nobody can resist the puppy's charm after all. Sonotori. The movie hasn't started yet and Venus seems slightly nervous. Maybe we should try some small talk. Great, I suck at that. What about the weather? I remember you have a puppy at home too, right? Yeah, that sounds like a better choice. She did say not to talk about work.
でもピカは子犬じゃないね。ベッドの半分使って寝るんだから。
Honestly, I kind of forgot that Venus has a pet. That's on me. I'm a bad proxy.
うちに来た時はあんなに小さくて。でもその時からお利口さんよ。ご飯は独り占めしないし、美味しい部分を譲るの。
She's like a very good dog. The bestest girl. So once she starts talking about animals, there's no stopping her. Well, she definitely picks up after her owner.
たまに私が教えるけど、そもそもピカが優しいんだよ。ペットって逆に人間に教えてくれることもあると思うの。
That's what I believe as well. We both make sure the better. The bond between an animal and
子供ができ
the
たら
owner.
ピカと一緒に育てるよ。お餅も大王も。
And technically, like that's, I wouldn't say like owner, more like a partnership
動
thing.
物が好きな子はきっと悪い子にはならない。でしょ？
Yeah. So, are you stressing about the future?
ごめんね、脱線しすぎちゃった。
I think I kind of chose a bad topic at this point. Made her a little bit stressed.
なんかあなた相手だとつい将来を考えちゃって。
Just don't. Stay in the moment. After all, it's the best
も
part.
うすぐ映画も始まるし行こっか。
Yeah, the movie starts and Venus sits there neatly, watching the film in complete silence. Of course, she's the type who likes to sit quietly in a coffee shop and zone out all day. If she likes the quiet, then want some popcorn? Venus nods with a smile, pouring a generous handful of popcorn into her hand. She's the perfect moviegoer. Holding up the popcorn carefully, she stays focused on the movie. I think it was promised ice cream as well.
裂け目から引っ張り出した時は缶詰にもビビって餌も食べなかったのに。まさかこんなに早く頼れる相棒に成長するとはな。今回は君の直感に従うんだ。
It's a nice wolf. So the movie reaches a touching yet intense scene where the master and their beloved dog finally reunite. She stares intently at a big screen, tears streaming uncontrollably down her cheek. Naknaide.
私こういうのに弱くて。
Honestly, I would cry as well. I cried on fluke. Like, I would definitely cry here.
あのワンちゃん頑張ってて。
No, I want to cry like on one shot. Working so hard. Like that scene at the end where like a Fluke is basically crawling to the guy that he caused the accident to and trying to make him like to go back to the family. Yeah, like struggling. Yeah. Give her a tissue.
ありがとう。
That's a film actually nobody talks a lot, but yeah, Fluke was like, I like that film a lot, especially the ending. So she extends her hand just as a tense moment appears on the screen. You instantly feel your hand being clenched tightly along with the tissue. I shouldn't pull my hand away. And so you hold that position facing, whatever. While you finish watching Stray pose together with Venus. That was a nice film. That was a nice moment. Very touching.
もうほんと泣ける。小さい頃のピカを思い出しちゃうよ。
Now we both cry probably. Yeah, I'd really like to meet Pika. Yeah, definitely. I would love to meet the dog.
いつかあの子と一緒に遊ぼう。あなたも小動物が好きそうだしね。
Yeah. She does like him. Or Nekomato, never mind. Yeah, I want to see Mochi and Emperor too.
お餅ね。人見知りだから外は難しいかな。でも方法はあるよ。あなたさえ良ければうちに来てお世話しない？
That sounds lovely. 本当のいいの？
遠出するんだよね。あの子たちをどうしようって思ってて。
No, am I pet sitting? I can pet sit. I don't mind. I've been pet sitting before.
餌とか
I'm good at it.
お店の世話を誰かに頼みたいの。
I love to pet sit.
お母さんは大型犬が苦手で猫アレルギーなの。だから。
No trouble in volunteering. Like, if you didn't ask me, like, yeah. I have cats and dogs. Actually, dogs and cats. Yeah. That's the order. And so you make an arrangement with Venus. If she ever needs to leave town, you'll go to her place and take care of her pets. As for the exact days will be, Venus couldn't say. Seems like some intelligence work. Anyway. When the time comes, make sure to bring plenty of snacks, or I don't know. Yeah, gravity soulmates.
エンデ
Got
ィン
it.
グまですごく良かったよ。
Definitely. I can imagine the ending to the film like that would be perfect.
人間もワンちゃんもお互いを裏切らない。いい話よ。
Great film, though it was heart-wrenching to watch. It was really good. I cried at the end, but they were very happy tears. Thanks to the director and writer for giving the dog a happy ending. Heck yeah! That was such a great movie. Too bad I only found out about the cinema's promotion today. Oh, you mean the VIP card promotion, right? Yeah, the awards for the promotion are quite tempting. With that VIP card, I could save quite a bit on tickets and maybe even cut down a few hours of work. But thinking about it, not many people can get one, since it's for the first 100 people. They probably all got handed out by the first screening. I wonder what such a VIP card actually looks like. Actually, it kind of looks like a regular ID card. Yeah, it's pretty basic. Can't even tell it's supposed to be a VIP card. They could have at least made it look a little more fancy. Eh? Wait a sec, why did you have it? Whoa, no way. Is this really the legendary VIP card? Like, I just love it. It's kind of, oh yeah, you're right. This kind of looks very like normal and like nothing special at all. No bells, nor whistles, no waterworks. Like, hold on a minute. You have the legendary Densetsu ID card? How did that happen? It's pretty easy to get, to be fair. Such terrifying dedication. Are newbies these days going all out, not just on commissions, but even on watching movies? You can have it. Me? Oh, no. I barely come here to watch movies, really. You know, I can just watch my video store. A video store? You mean the one on 6th Street? I've heard great things about it online. I guess I might check it out sometime. You know, in any case, just have the card. It's okay. Well then, I guess I'll just shamelessly accept it. Right, but not without giving you a gift in return. Venus rummages through her pockets and pulls out a bracelet. A few days ago marked my 2nd anniversary in this industry, so I wanted to give a little memento to all the rookie proxies I can still get in touch with. Here it is, a handmade protective charm bracelet I crafted myself to keep proxies safe and sound in the hollows. Since it was my first time doing this, the craftsmanship might be a bit rough around the edges. The tutorial said to burn the ends to prevent the knots from coming loose, but I didn't have a lighter at home. After thinking it over, I had to use the stove, and I got my hands burned almost as much as the knots. Yeah, that's a problematic. I tried to like thing. Well, I wasn't doing a bracelet, but I was tying a knot and had to make sure that the strands don't come loose. So I also had to burn it off a little bit. That's like a very good solution to make sure that the line doesn't start spreading apart. Anyway, at least I managed to finish it. Though I've only made 2 so far, the second one's quite a bit better than the first, but it still looks kinda crude. I thought about holding off on showing anyone for now. I wanted to wait until I got good enough to make something worthy of being a gift. But since the mood's just right, let me give you the nicer one. Don't just toss it out, okay? I went through quite a bit to make it. I'm gonna treasure it forever and ever, don't worry about it. Yeah. And I think it's beautiful, like handcrafted items that you did for the first time, like don't just don't be rude about that. The first attempt and it like it's actually a bracelet, yeah. Congrats. Yep, it'll definitely keep you safe and sound on every trip back from the hollows. But to make it through your commission in one piece, you'll have to use it together with the tips for rookie proxies. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it actually look pretty good. With a star on it. Usually this bracelet handmade by Venus. That alone makes it worth treasure. Worth treasuring, I mean. A worthy treasure as well. Star bracelet. And just like that, you receive a protective charm bracelet from Venus. The bracelet isn't rough like they actually claimed. It is, in fact, quite the opposite. An intricately woven silver cord bracelet adorned with little stars. I've got something else to do, so I gotta go. Okay, let me guess. A part-time job? You got it. But I need to head home and change first. Okay, so how about I invite you coffee in before you go? Alright, let's go to the coffee shop. I'll treat you to whatever you want. Oh no, this time I'm treating you. You paid for the cinema. I'm paying for the coffee. Crowded for the line too long. Yeah, let's hope the coffee shouldn't be too crowded. Nor the line too long. Tinma says it'll take about 10 minutes, so let's hang tight. 10 minutes for a coffee? There has to be a line then. It's been a while since I was lost here. Same for me. Come to think of it, we first met at a coffee cafe too. Albeit not this one. Funny, back then I never would have imagined that we'd someday hang out here like this, waiting for a coffee. So, do you only go to the coffee shop when there's a commission in play? I wouldn't say that exactly. When giving out commission, I do tend to order a coffee, then sit properly outside the shop for some time. But I usually go for takeout when I'm in the mood for a cup. Oh, right, since we're waiting anyway, let's not just stand around here. Let's head up to the second floor, the view up there is great, you know. Might as well, since we're waiting anyway. How about taking a picture? Why so sudden? Yeah, commemorating the coffee shop when we first met, of course. And the new outfit. Sure. Make sure to send me those pics too, alright? Naturally. And so you go up the second floor together. Time to find a nice spot to take our picture. Okay. Hold on, let me just... I want the whole outfit. Slide to the left of the sun. And we already saturated. Yeah, no, let's just leave the sun out of it. Okay, this looks better. Alright, got your photos. They look pretty good. Well then, consider this coffee my way of saying thanks. I'm paying for the coffee, I said. Alright then, I'm heading back now. Catch you next time. And with that, Venus waves goodbye and leaves. Pretty good, she said. As you look closely at the photo, you suddenly notice that she is wearing a star bracelet on her wrist too. It is identical to the one she gave you, though it looks a bit more basic and rough. Okay, so new companion awaits coincidental screening.
と影の魔術をどうぞご堪能くださいね。
Alright, so I'm level 11. Let's claim the rewards for that. And other than that, let's check the notes real quick. So, Invade Next Gen. Not as many thriller elements as I expected, but the plot was able to maintain the tension throughout the whole film. I left the theater feeling a bit drained. Overall, the movie was not too shabby. Yeah, the essence of the movie is humans overcoming their fears and facing a real crisis. And hey, congrats on conquering your fears too, bro. 1/3 action, 1/3 horror, and 1/3 pure adrenaline. Huh? They managed to squeeze in a plot twist from just 3 seconds of extra footage? Well, would you look at that? Hey, fear and friend down in front. Are you sure you're gonna be okay? Your hair was twice as puffed by the time it ended. Okay, wait. There's like 4 more films that I can... Okay. It reminded me of this really smart dog that lives across from me. Everyone loves that dog. Yeah, everyone loves Howl. Great film though. It was heart-wrenching to watch. It was really good. I cried at the end, but they were happy tears. Thank the director and writer for giving the dog a happy ending. Dog's good, ethereal's bad. Thank you, Capybara. Pansy. It's adapted from a true story, though made more sobby. But I'm all for it. Whether it's a real story or a movie, I'm gonna shout yes, yes, yes at the top of my lungs. Very good. So, now that we're technically done with the silver screen invitation, let's do a little bit of a personal solitary screening. Okay, have I watched Last Flight? I haven't. So, let's watch this one. Are we ready?
いよいよだ。
Boom. Fever time. Mada mada.
この作品は何度見ても発見がある。
Got it. I really thought the heroine had no chance of saving the male lead, but somehow it still managed to have a happy ending. Next, Dreamland Journey. Now I get to watch it by myself. Oh, there's a new thing. A blast bubble may appear in light and shadow exclusive. Presenting a blast bubble will remove all thought bubbles currently on screen, while also increasing your appreciation points and combo count. Make sure to press as soon as it appears. Got it. So, go for white and yellow, ignore red. Boom. Boom. A classic plot twist. Whoops. Boom. Congrats. Leon's on her own now. Fever time. Boom. Got it.
しばらく余韻に浸っていられそうだ。
Nice. Such wholesome works like these are far and few between. It would be nice if the mainstream market would show them some love for a change. I think I just went with the same review as I did before. Okay. Haunted Rouge. I haven't actually watched that one with anybody yet. Let's get to it then. Not many people want to watch this film apparently. Need one click!
さあ、始まるぞ。
Boom. Dun 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 dun. Nope. 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 Time for fever time. That's a lot. Oops. Okay, they got me. Ah.
この作品は何度見ても発見がある。
Well, it's an S rank. I won't be going anywhere near trees and old mansions for a long, long time. Kind of surprising. Was that a horror? That is really surprising that Akira went for it like by himself anyway. Feature 1 start.
いよいよだ。
Shit.
いい意味で予想を裏切る
Fever time. Boom. Come on, come on. Got it.
しばらく余韻に浸っていられそうだ。
Maxed out. Reminds me of this really smart dog that lives across from me. Everyone loves that dog. Heck yeah. Okay. So that covers the Lights Shadow exclusive and another coincidental screening. Yeah, so the next one is with Harumasa. If we invite Harumasa to the movies, he'd probably skip work to come. Wait, actually, he'd probably skip work even if we didn't invite him. I mean, we are not technically a bad influence. He's gonna skip either way, so let's go. I'm sure Last Flight is screening here, right? This is a romance movie, you know? Hey, now, I've never said I dislike romantic movies. Though I haven't watched a ton of them either. But since we seldom hang out, might as well give a romance flick a shot, right? Well, Asaba, are you hitting on me? Who knows, you might be pleasantly surprised. What's on my mind, passionately? Okay, so you want to watch The Last Flight. A film inspired by images from the old civilization, Joseph, a stunt pilot, decides to perform a highly risky stunt to prove his love to his fiancée Irenda, but tragically loses his life in an accident. Discovering that her engagement ring allows her to return to the morning of the accident, Irenda attempts to go back in time to prevent the tragedy. Despite her efforts, an unseen force consistently leads Joseph to his death. To her horror, with every return to the past, the moment of Irenda's arrival is delayed by fraction, diminishing her chances to change her fate. Honestly, I'm still wondering what's going to be the ending to this. Are they going to be like happy ever after, or is Joseph doomed to die? Well, Harumasa is humming a nice melody. He seems to be in a good mood.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Do you want to join a J-pop band? Wait, I heard this movie's a real tearjerker, especially the ending. It's a lot of people crying. Harumasa seems like the type who's probably hard to move to tears. Should I bring it up? Should I get tissues? Yeah, let's bring it up.
さすが気が利くね。
Uh-huh.
でも僕映画で泣く方じゃないから安心しなよ。
Well, I do, so don't mind me.
泣いてる僕が見たいって言うなら話は別だけどね。
What's that supposed to mean? In typical romance film fashion, it starts with a sweet, heartwarming slice of daily life. The couple happily sealed their engagement at a meticulously planned proposal ceremony. But the good times don't last long. Perhaps the male protagonist got carried away with excitement. Determined to show his fiancée the best version of himself, he decides to attempt an ultra-high difficult. And that's when tragedy strikes. The hopeful bride-to-be watches in horror as her beloved. Amid this brutal scene, Harumasa turns and looks at you concerned. In the dim light, your gaze meets his golden eyes. Harumasa seems to be studying your expression carefully.
大丈夫。
Yeah, nod.
ならよかった。
Well, Haramasa seems to relax, leaning back into the soft chair as his eyes return to the screen.
いやー、評判いいだけあってちょっと感動。泣いてもいいよ。笑ったりしないからさ。
Stop being so nice. Well, just the scene ends, the screen fades to black, you glance back at Haramasa. Despite his teasing words, there's no hint of laughter in his eyes. The next moment, the theater plunges into total darkness and everything around fell silent instantly. Haramasa seems to take a quiet, deep breath.
ただの映画だ。
He speaks softly, his voice almost dissolving into the darkness. You can't tell if it was to you or to himself.
曲芸飛行なんてしなくていいわ。ただあなたに無事でいてほしいの。お願いよジョゼフ、行かないで。
まだ婚約者のことを信じられないって顔だな。待っててくれ。星だってつまんで見せてやるさ。
Not gonna lie, it's a good line.
違うの、信じてるわ。でもいつも私の前で墜落するじゃない。ジョゼフ、お願い、行かないで。
The movie quickly reaches its climax. The heroine keeps putting on her wedding ring to travel back in time. Her fiancé falls before her eyes over and over again. And she watches helplessly as her rewind points keeps slipping further back. You turn around to look at Haramasa and catch him letting out a soft, faint sigh. Pat him on the shoulder. Yeah, I guess. Nudge, remove your elbow. You give him a reassuring pat on the shoulder. Haramasa turned around and still quickly watching the screen. Under the flickering lights, a slight smile seems to play across his lips. Okay, that
誰も
worked.
が滅びの運命を受け入れられるわけじゃない。でも、あんたなら、僕は信じてる。
Well, you watched Last Flight of Haramasa. The ending was so touching. After trying again and again, even in the face of countless desperate failures, the heroine never gave up and finally managed to save her fiancé. Woo! Happy ending! I live for those. Yeah, now let's observe him. Harma seems to notice your gaze and looks back at you. The other moviegoers pretty much left, leaving just the two of you in the huge theater. Everything is quiet around you.
これを見たいと思った理由、知りたくない？それはね、名前。
The last flight?
ラストもフライトも僕にふさわしい言葉でしょ。
I guess.
やだな、冗談だって。
If you say
真
so.
面目な話、僕ならあんな風に。命を粗末に扱って愛する人に何度も救わせるような真似はしない。なんてちょっと偉そうかな。でもあんたと最後まで見れてよかったよ。
Well, Gravity
シナリオに
Soulmates.
気になるとこはあるけど、いい体験をさせてくれたよ。 ラブロマンスだけど命について考えるポイントもあったし。
Haramasa can be surprisingly deep.
あんたと一緒に見たからだろうね。
God damn, my face is red. Like that voice that he does, like, wow. I think I'm falling for Haramasa. The big scenes looked pretty solid, but the movie would have been even better if they had polished up the script a bit more. Ah, well. Alright, it's getting late. Let's call it a day. The movie's emotionally intense, but best not to take it too seriously. See you. Hope you get a good night's sleep. Good night. Happy moments are often fleeting, but they're enough to last forever. Yeah, that's quite correct. Okay. Welcome. How can I help you today? I finished watching the assigned movies. Wow, for real? Awesome work. Please wait a moment. Let me just verify that for you. And confirm this customer has indeed achieved the target. I'd expect no less from a hardcore film buff endorsed by Miss Asha. Actually, regardless of ranking, we've got gifts prepared for all customers who complete the challenge. Our next app will upgrade your card's privilege benefits. Awesome. Unfortunately, dear customer, you actually placed second in the challenge, so you won't be getting that exclusive first place membership card. Okay, can I ask who's in the first place? That customer was attended to by my colleague, but judging by the timing, they're probably the little one who just left. Huh? If you're curious about that customer's identity, you might still be able to catch up with them if you head out now. Thanks for the intel. So who's a bigger movie buff than one of the random play siblings? Excuse me, citizen, may I have a moment of your time? Why is Popsec want to talk to me? Have you seen any suspicious looking bomb around here? No. Ah, I see. In that case, sorry to bother you. Have a good day. What the? Wait. Yes! That makes so much sense. Getting paid to watch movies, could something so perfect really exist? Oh, Akira, it's you. Yes, what are you doing here? Yesterday, Emilian told me that a bompo at Lumina Square said you can earn lots of money for your master just by watching movies and paying attention to them. Emilian wanted to investigate and see how such a thing was possible, but it's going to the hall with Nico today, so it asked me to come instead. So that's why you came. So Akira doesn't know it either. If only we could track down that strange bompo and ask for more details. Freeze! Don't move! Put your hands where I can see them! Eh? The stern voice of the public security officer suddenly rings out, and without thinking, both you and Eos raise your hands. After days and days of following your trail, I've caught you at last, you scoundrel. I surrender. Whew, that gave me a scare. I thought we were the ones under arrest. Excuse me, officer. What did Bangbu do? Well, here's the rundown of it. Gravity Cinema has been hosting a movie screening even over the last few days, but someone discovered that the bootleg recording were being uploaded online. Since the camera was perfectly steady and the movies were filmed from a very low angle, we suspected a bomb was the culprit. So this must be the bomb that Emilian mentioned, the one who watches the movie to earn money for its master. Couldn't be more obvious. Look, it's even holding its master's movie card. Aha, and this one's actually that limited edition card from placing first in the cinema's movie watching event. Pretty ironic, huh? I was bested by a bompo. What are you talking about, Akira? Okay, let me just explain this. I see. So you're also part of the cinema event. Since this little fella only went to the theater to help its master make money, looks like you're the real number one. That's right, don't need to worry about not being first, Akira. Yeah, enjoying the movie is what matters most. I wish I had a day off to just kick back and catch a flick or two. Two. Like always, like having two words that sound the same happen one after another, like breaks my concentration. I'll leave you to it then. I gotta take this little troublemaker back to the precinct for a proper grilling. In the meantime, see ya. Goodbye. Come on, Akira, let's head home. And just like that, your action-packed movie week comes to an end. Or does it? So I actually was number one. But I still have some, like, movies that I want to go with a couple of other friends. That still leaves me the coincidental screening. And before that, let's do the level up. How far can I go? No. What's the highest level? 15. Okay. So we're almost there. I'm still left with one more. As for the movie notes... Yeah, Haramasa. I really thought the heroine had no chance of saving the male lead, but somehow it still managed to have a happy ending. The big scenes look pretty solid, but the movie would have been even better if they had polished up the script more. They say it's a romantic film, but the male lead is so dumb that even the female lead's love becomes ridiculous. Why did he have to go through this with this stunt anyway? Did he have a mental lapse or something? No matter how intense the plot gets, it always ends with everyone making dumplings together. Can we get something more original for once? Yeah, how about shawarma instead of dumplings? Well, regardless. Okay, so yeah, let's keep on continuing the coincidental screenings. Next one is Anbi. I wonder if Cunninghair's financial situation has improved lately. Anbi often rents videotapes, which probably means she can afford movie tickets. Well, since we're in time for this promotion, I should invite Anbi to watch to her heart's content. Cool, I'm a good friend. Yo, Anbi! Movies, now let's go. There you are. I thought I'd run into you here. Gravity Cinema's been running a promo lately. I figured you wouldn't want to miss it. I've basically been living at the cinema lately. Aside from sleep, this has increased the odds of seeing you by at least 35.5%. I mean, you scare me sometimes. So, what about your work with the Cunninghaires, by the way? Nico heard how huge the promotion is and gave me a lengthy vacation of her own accord. Why is she so nice to you and so rude to Billy? The more you watch now, the less you'll need to watch later. The more you watch, the more you get out of the promotion. Okay, I guess that kind of makes sense. If she watches it now, she won't pester me in the future. And it's a promotion, so she can basically watch to her heart's content and get like the more out of it. So, I guess, good logic, Nico. That's what she said. She wanted me to make the most of one opportunity. Yeah, that's so Nico. Yeah, I plan on following her advice. I'll watch all the movies I haven't seen before going back. So what are you planning to watch today? If I haven't seen it yet, we could watch it together. Sure, watch whatever you want, Ambi. How about Small Body Big Crisis? It's got great reviews, but I don't actually watch comedy films. Okay, that's a good choice. Let's go with that one then. Okay, so here we go. Small Body Big Crisis. One day Bob wakes up as an old bangpoo in scrapyard. In order to return to his body, he embarks upon a tumultuous journey. Yeah, you know, like a Freaky Friday situation, I guess. Let's watch the comedy about a man turned into a bamboo. Sitting with that backpack can be, what's the word I'm looking for? Comfortable. Abby stares intently ahead, and while she's always focused during movies, you can tell she's especially excited for today's film. Good question. I think it could be fun. Well, even though I've linked with eels, if I had to live like that... I guess. Yeah, that would be tough.
でもボンプならではの楽しみもあるはず。アミリオンはプラグインの更新で喜ぶの。それに映像データを保存していつでも好きな時に見られるわ。ご飯もいらないから余ったお小遣いでビデオをもっと借りられるし。
Okay, I guess so.
ボンプになるのも悪くないかも。
Still means no burgers, but I guess there are some benefits to that. The move has everyone in fits of laughter. Huh? I can hear someone's phone ringing from her back. And now they're talking loudly on the cell. God damn it! I know that polite interaction is allowed, but talking that loudly on the phone's too much.
許せないわ。他人への配慮ができなかったら映画にも失礼。
Yeah, no, I'm watching a film. Sure, I can talk. Freaking hate people like that. Should I? Yeah, I'm gonna go stab myself. You turn your head trying to stop the person with a gesture, but he ignores you. You can give up though. After exchanging looks with the other nearby viewers, everyone unites with a shared sense of indignation, and you all pressure him with your collecting gaze until finally he quietly exits the theater. Yeah, you bastard! Get out of here! I hope that was a good choice. Okay, that was a good choice.
さすがプロ棋士先生。あっという間に解決ね。
I kind of get a feeling that the army would probably kick his ass. You know, if people helped.
あんな方法もあったのね。あなたの隣にいるといろいろ学べるわ。
And be the super soldier. How many people actually understand the language of Bompu?
ボンプちゃんは空想が好きなのね。おいで。ふにふにしてていい香り。まさにカップケーキ。君はお姉さんに撫でられるために生まれてきたのよ。
I mean, judging what's happening on the screen, I'm gonna say that some people love this.
笑いどころ満載で個性的ね。レビューは正しかったみたい。この映画を私の選ぶ100回見ても飽きない映画50選に加えるわ。
What else on the list? Wasn't it 40 before?
最初は10選だったの。
Uh-huh. Okay, so what about the other lists? Is there also an Ambi's must try burgers list? Good question.
それはないわ。ハンバーガーはどれも食べるべきだもの。
I love her, like seriously. Sasuga. Speaking of which, for some reason I feel like I can smell burgers. Ambi, did you smuggle in food? The imagination eats a burger. Ambi actually brought a burger. Do you have one for me?
映画のお供にはハンバーガーが一番。半分こしましょう。
Hell yeah! Ambi cuts the burger in half and hands over the half of more patty. It feels like you're absorbing the joyful atmosphere around you while you eat the burger and enjoy the funny scenes. This is great. I love this. Siawase. Also, it feels like I'm eating a movie. Pure joy, pure bliss. I love this.
ハンバーガーがあれば、100回見て飽きない映画も1000回楽しめるわ。
And I want a burger. Damn it, Anbi. I mean, that girl knows what's good in life. Movies and burgers. And she still stays in top shape. How is she doing this? You finish watching Small Body Big Cries with Anbi. Daro? Your expression says otherwise, though. I was laughing at the inside, by the way. Ah, Stone Potty. What was the ending, by the way?
主人公が人間に戻った後、彼を助けたボンプの友達とボンプだった時の居場所を見捨てなかった。
Sounds like a good ending.
コメディの主人公だけど尊敬に値するわ。私なんかと違って。
Ambi. 違う。
だって私はずっと逃げてた。
You're doing your best. Remember, I helped you in that mission. You're one of the most trusted friends.
そう。ありがとう。映画みたいな言葉をリアルで聞けるなんて思わなかった。いい映画を見た以上の満足感よ。
Yeah, nice.
人生がコメディなら人間もボンプもそう変わらないのかも。
Maybe. Definitely.
これは私の選ぶ100回見ても飽きない映画に長く収録されるわ。
I think like movies drop from that list. They just extend the list.
付き合ってくれてありがとう。機会があればジャトヤのみんなで見たい。
Sounds good to me. Let's bring the whole crew next time. I wonder if Billy will like it. So, when a person turns into a bangbu, are they still human or are they just bangbu? Maybe there's no difference. Everyone has different standards by which they judge, but I think there might not be much difference. It always makes so much sense, just like a movie protagonist. If I stick by your side, I might just defeat the bad guys. Maybe I'll even become a hero companion. But even heroes need to eat. I wonder if there's a protagonist out there who's into burgers. Yeah, probably, definitely. Okay. Moving on.
光と影の魔術をどうぞご堪能くださいね。
So here we go. It's a movie that makes you laugh out loud and leaves you with a lasting impression. No wonder it's doing so well in the box office. Yeah, let's bring the whole crew next time. OMG, turning from a human into a bamboo. What kind of a pillow do I need to buy to have dreams like that? That's a good question. Hammer of Justice. Seriously? Taking calls at the cinema. What's wrong with people? Someone needs to teach him a lesson. Did you just give 3 stars because of that? That's not the film's fault, you twat. I don't understand like people who give like, yeah, I had a very bad experience because of a human who does like 3 stars in the film. Like, that's not the cinemas or the film's fault. You're giving a review to the guy that was basically, yeah, never mind. Okay. So looks like Astra's free tonight. I'll ask her out for a movie. However, she's pretty recognizable at the cinema. If we want to watch in peace, a late night is our only option. Don't worry, she's gonna wear the glasses, like the perfect camouflage. Great, as expected, there aren't many people around at this time. See, she's wearing the glasses. Who the hell is that? I never seen this late in my life before. Well, this is the last late night showing. Yeah, I had to come at this time to avoid drawing attention. I'm not disturbing your sleep schedule, am I? My sleep what? You're speaking gibberish, woman. No one is nowhere near my bedtime. So what movie should we watch? Not many options at this hour. Let's pick something perfect for a late night screening. Yeah, let's pick a horror. Yeah, I knew she's gonna go there. Akira's so dead. I'm cool with it. Yuki, what do you mean you're cool with it? I thought you hate it. As long as it's Haunted Rogue, that is. Haunted Rouge. Wait, is there something special about this flick? I mean, it's a movie I starred in, so I know every scene by heart. There's no way it could scare me. If anything, I'm worried you might get so scared you'll jump into my arms with an ah! Yeah, unlikely. Also, we should like both of those guys are just basically putting on a brave face. Wait, you were the lead actors in there? I didn't notice. Yep, went all the way to the Wi-Fi Peninsula to shoot those scenes. Hey! I live there now! So what do you say? When it comes to this movie, I've got a natural immunity to all the scary stuff, you know. So you're the final girl? Let's do it then. Akira's going for a horror, voluntarily. Man, what happened to you? Alright, I'll leave the ticket purchase to you. Okay. So deep in the remote mountains of Wi-Fi Peninsula, an ancient mansion steps atop a steep cliff where a bridge silently waits. A bridge waits. What's wrong with me? A bride silently waits. She lowers her head as she whispers to you, "You've kept me waiting for so long." And then she turns into Venom Snake. And just goes, and it just, I don't know, just go create a nation of soldiers, I guess. Never mind. I've ruined it. I've ruined it. It was supposed to be a funny story and I've ruined it. Let's go watch a better story. Kept you waiting, huh? Well, this is like a pretty... I gotta say, it's kind of a little bit weird watching a film by yourself in a cinema. Well, she looks excited about this film. Wear your glasses. Well, actually, wearing glasses in the cinema, that's not a good idea.
さすがレイトショーね。席も前の方だけど、きっとバレないわ。
So like, shouldn't you be sitting that close to the front? I don't know. Just tell me in the comments below, like, what's your preferred sitting arrangement in the cinema? I usually sit in the middle.
でも一応小声で話しましょう。
Just get the best
隣
surround
同士なの
effect.
にちょっと遠いわね。もっと近かったら。
Closer to Astra. I'm getting flustered, you're getting flustered. Leave me alone. Unmovable and can hear every word you say loud and clear. Okay, yeah, let's go with that one.
ほら動く肘掛けこれなら近づけるわ
God damn it, I'm snuggling, well, almost snuggling with Astra Yao in a cinema.
私の演技楽しみにしてて
Like, there are so many people in this fictional world that are so envious of me at this moment. If they only knew, they would kill me. The opening of the hill had a somewhat eerie vibe, but it wasn't really scary, especially after Astra's character made her entrance. Her stunning looks and style totally stole the show, completely overshadowing any horror vibes. Wait, is she playing the bride? So how many films of Astra starring in them do I have in my collection? I started watching very seriously.
このシーン魅惑的な悪女って指示があったの
I think you pulled it off. I'm afraid of you right now.
ああいうの初めてだったけど伝わったかしら
I think there's nothing that Astra can't pull off. Man, I'm so suave. Yeah, looking pretty wicked.
そうなのねこの後もっと頑張ったシーンがあるわ
Wickedly charming close-ups. Okay. See the part where the monster gets in your face. Okay, I'll keep an eye out for those.
楽しみにしてて後で感想もお願いね
There's a monster in this film? It seems that Astra is quite satisfied with her subsequent performance, so you continue watching. Honestly though, like, I wonder how many people actually do that, like go to watch the films they star in. Is that like a sign of being a
他の
narcissist
客が今で
or an
待ってい
egotistical
ると
person?
君は言ったが、こんな人里離れた山奥の屋敷に生きた人間がいるはずがない。
確かに生きた人ではないわでも新しいお客様を待っているのは本当今まで47名のお客様を待っていたのと同じようにね
つまり彼らは皆、お前は誰だ？ここは一体何なんだ？
Second half of the movie suddenly became much more terrifying than before. The atmosphere intensifies immediately, and Astra, she's watching with her eyes closed. Okay, so you're just gonna listen to what now or what?
撮影の時は平気だったのにまさかこんなに
Special effects that do that, like this isn't scary at all. I've seen it in the light, but now one of the music kicks in and in the like
無理怖くて見れないわ怖いシーンが始まりそうな時は教えてくれる
But you lived it! God damn it. So Astra squints, wanting to look but not daring to. She leans in close with half her body already scooting into your seat. I'm so Chiawase, I guess. Definitely.
怖いシーンが終わった
So many fans would kill me if they found out. Yeah. Cries at the scariest moment. Yeah, well, this Kirsten is over before telling her, be nice to the girl.
終わったのよかった怖かったわ
Honestly, I'll be a prankster normally, but yeah, I'm...
あなたがいてよかった目をつむったままラストを迎えるところだったわ
Honestly, like, the only thing that truly scares me, like, the mutilation parts. Especially with self-mutilation, stuff like that. Like, that's why I usually hate the Saw franchise. You finish watching The Haunted Rouge with Astra Yao. Cool. Hope nobody noticed.
やっと終わった。思ったより怖かったわ。
I'm kind of surprised that Akira didn't pass out.
撮影現場の休憩ではあんなに朗らかだったのに。
It's a different experience when you're just filming the thing and basically just, I don't know. Because you know it's fake, like, you know the guy who's in the monster costume, like, you know everything, the special effects afterwards, like the scenery where you're playing, like at this day and age, probably green screen all of it, so yeah.
赤いベールにキスマークをつけて山奥に投げたシーン。
Hmm?
あそこどうだったかしら。
Kind of jealous of that veil. I'm
嬉しい。あそこ何テイクも撮ったの。何回もベール拾われるうちに。
How many times did you kiss the veil? I'm really jealous of that veil.
恥ずかしくなって最後は自分で取りに行ってたの。
You're a good person. Where's Evelyn? So if you ever have a fishing scene, you can hook your own fish.
もうなんでその話が出てくるのよ。
And so, although Astra got quite a few scares along the way, the credits roll amidst a cheerful atmosphere. And we both have nightmares when we go back home. And until the end, you two stay close together, never moving away from each other. Are we shipping those two, like, officially? Yeah, Gravity Soulmate's perfect.
捕食者の目って言われたけど、初めてだったから本当に練習したわ。
I gotta guess, I guess, eyeing my next prey. Stop staring at me like that. I'm running away.
ベールをめくるシーン、私もびっくりしちゃった。私って睨むと怖いのね。
You're a good actress. Great singer. You're a full package, aren't you? Well, I really love the female lead's makeup. I'd love to do mine like that, though I heard that style is only for brides. But you're the female lead, aren't you? Or I'm not sure. Huh? It's so late already. The only downside to midnight screenings is how late it gets when they're over. Good thing I have work tomorrow. Gonna catch up on some serious sleep. So, heading back to make up for lost time. Yeah, you should get some rest too. Let's catch another movie together next time. Nice to get one movie in me today. I mean, honestly, if it was a midnight screening, then I assume, like, what? I would say like 2 hours for that film, so it's 2 a.m., maybe 3 a.m. when I hit the next film. I'm gonna sleep all day today.
本日はどの映画をご覧になりますか?
Okay. I won't be going anywhere near trees or old mansions for a long, long time. So as a thriller, it's pretty run-of-the-mill. The first half had a decent atmosphere, but the second half was your typical monster jump scares. If Astria didn't star in it, I probably wouldn't have bothered buying a ticket. What's up the red headscarf at the end? Can someone explain? That thing doesn't look like a regular headscarf. It's more like a like those goo. Never mind, no spoilers. I'll watch it again and take a closer look. I'm not sure what he was trying to say at the end. Like, no spoilers for what. Never mind. But still, and the last screening I'm having is with Vivian. Usually I just watch videotapes of Vivian at home, but I should really take her to the cinema more often. Movies are meant to be seen on the big screen after all. I just hope she won't try anything weird while we're there. I mean, she's with her beloved Phaeton-sama and we're in a dark area. It's gonna be scarier than watching a horror flick with Astra, like, definitely. So would you be willing to watch the Port Peak with me, Lord Phaeton? Another horror flick. Yeah, sure, why not? So, I guess that makes sense if she wants to basically cuddle next to the Lord Phaeton. Yeah, let's watch another horror film. What is like the, I don't know, the girls that seem to have like most of romantic interested in Akira, like taking him to horror flicks. I seldom watch horror films. That's why I wanted to check this one out with you. Please don't worry, I'm not the type to freak out during the scary parts, promise. You know Astra said the same thing. I wouldn't say that for Vivian. Wait, you were here before me with Astra Yao. I'm gonna kill her. I won't distract you or anything. Vivian is in the under. No matter what that picture I've seen online says. Inspired by a true story, a straight... No, what am I saying? This again, I made a mistake. I thought like the... So based on a true story, a group of young people enters the Forbidden Port Mountain. They are not alone. The robotic monster known as the Lumberjack lurks about the mountain. A proper slasher flick, let's do this. Makes sense. I wonder how many like sequels this thing's gonna get. Go. Great choice. So Vivian looks excited. Who would have thought she'd be so into this kind of film? Honestly, that we're watching like 2 horror flicks in a row. Akira, are you sure you're gonna be okay? I wonder if Vivian can handle the scary scenes. She seems Shiawase, damn it. Say it properly. She doesn't seem like a particular timid person, but just to be safe, I should give her a heads up. Spoiler for the opening scene. Okay, if you feel scared, just tell me. Eh? Okay, she's a woman with a plan. Vivian, you know I can hear you. I think. I'm not sure. It was a chainsaw. That's like a chainsaw, the most scary thing ever. It's like the immense sound of effects. It is much more intense in a theater than it does at home. I'm still gonna freak. And all the audience gasps and quiet screams in the theater just add to it. Wait, why is that sound getting closer? I mean, let's play around. Should we stop watching scared? Yeah, sure, okay. You move your arm closer to Vivian. She's gonna die of happiness at the end of this. Vivian grips it very lightly, just barely pinching the edge of your sleeve. Seriously? Huh. I never thought she'd be this timid. Her fingertips swaying with her soft breathing brush against your wrist and the back of your hand like being tenderly pecked by a small bird, causing a slight tickle. Okay, that must be an amazing feeling. Who makes a robot lumberjack, by the way?
機械仕掛けの怪物を作ってるやつがいるんだ。製造者の実験に巻き込まれたんだ。もう終わりだ。最初からこんな話に乗るべきじゃなかったんだ。
That's an interesting plot. Honestly, I want to watch this film now. Especially with Vivian.
もう一ついい知らせがある。見てみろよ。娼婦が一台だなんて誰も言ってなかったろ。
Eh? Wait. Horror movies aren't that scary once you get used to the sound effects and figure out the timing. In the latter half of the friends took turns protecting each other, just trying to get the youngest one away. You didn't look at Vivian and noticed that her eyes seem a bit red. What's wrong? And give her a tissue. Always be like silent protagonist. Again, scoots a bit closer. 大丈夫? Vivian pokes your cheek with her index finger like she's telling you to focus on the screen. Okay? She's very silent. Stop staring at me, I'm blushing. Her fingertip is carefully trimmed and rounded. She's so close, the hem of her skirt brushes against your leg, the lace edge tickles just a little.
もうすぐクライマックスです。見るなら映画の方。
You watch The Port Pig with Vivian. Although it's a horror movie, the final scene where the person who finally escaped with the help of all her friends looks back at Port Pig and sheds tears while holding a group photo touched many hearts. Yeah, it's usual, like the final survivor getting away as everybody else dies. Also, I was about to say like about that whole like scene when it's not only one mechanical lumberjack. Wait, is this film just gonna turn into basically like Terminator 2 at the end of it? We're gonna have like this lumberjack's gonna protect us from the other lumberjack. What's going on? No, sit quietly. Let's enjoy the moment. Neither of you speak, but Vivian's knee brushes against yours. The room is filled with noises, but it feels like none of them can reach you. All you can hear is each other. You're both still wrapped in the lingering bittersweet haze left by the ending. My heart. Her voice is soft, and what she said comes a little out of nowhere. But in that moment you immediately understand her. Vivian saw some long buried memories from her own past. Oh. Well, I reached the soulmate stage.
いつも無意識にバックを守る彼らが印象に残ったのです。
What's in the backpack? The photo, I assume.
あれには友達の誕生日を祝うプレゼントが入っていて。
Cool plotline.
それから最初に捕まった男の子。友達が心配しないようにギターのチューニングをしてくると。あれはシンプルな詩よりも心に重くのしかかるのです。
The sound design of mixing the gear grind with the heartbeat was really clever, although the third victim's motive felt a bit rushed. Faiton-sama, thank you for keeping me company today. If there's a movie you'd like to watch another day, I'd be glad to accompany you. Or rather, please be sure to invite me to watch it with you. For sure. Wonderful, it's settled then. I'll be waiting for your message, Phaeton-sama. Well, and that covers it all.
本日はどの映画をご覧になりますか?
Yeah. Even hear my neighbor hammering nails gives me PTSD now. The sound design of mixing the gear grind with the heartbeat was really clever, although the third victim... And the escape happened because the killer robot forgot to charge its chainsaw. Next time, slap a solar panel on there, saves the planet and gets 10 more sequels out of it. Seriously? Don't people like that usually like kill people in the night? I don't think like a solar powered chainsaw would do any good. Oh, the survivor was gonna turn the tables at the end, but man, the director's ruthless. So, okay, no turning the tables at the end of it. 12 out of 12. Okay, so let's get to it. I still haven't reached the maximum level. I think I need to finish the light and shadow excuse like maximum to get the a bigger one. But yeah, like let's get the W engine out of this. This one is for the defense specialty. The squad members' HP is greater than or equal 50%. They take 7.5% less damage and 10% less miasma contamination. Only one instance of this effect can exist in the same squad. Honestly, I don't have that many defense special characters. Do you think it's supposed to be like for the panda? Not sure. I say gravity on it. Okay, claim this, get a projector, and obtain the 16mm film 4 times. Okay, and as for the exclusive rewards, silver screen invitation, complete all. Light and shadow exclusives, complete all. Coincidental screening, complete all. And movie notes. Collect 12 S-rank movie notes. And claim. Other than this, yeah, that still gives me the title. Film Festival Special Judge. Gravity membership level 15. Gravitation. But I'm not gonna repeat watching the light and shadow. And yeah, I've maxed out the gravity membership level out of the blue. Level 15 maxed. And I get a title out of this. Claim all. Thank you very much. You can see, always maxed. S plus for every single one of the outer cinema, what was it, light and shadow exclusives. Yeah, I reached the maximum level with all characters in coincidental screening, and I've reached the maximum level with all the characters in silver screen invitation. Movie notes have been completed, everything's done. Thank you very much, Gravity Cinema.
お楽しみいただけましたか?